This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else do you like talking about? I'm your host, Maxwell Cerizia.
And I'm your host who thinks Ezra Miller is a dumpster fire, Davis Bates.
This episode is the first installment of Normal Nerds News. So sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Normal Nerds News coming in full effect. We thought, we'd catch up with the hot stuff that's happening in the world.
Yeah. There's been some, there's a lot of news every week that we don't get to talk about, and we try to slam into the podcast here and there. But yeah, we were bored and thinking of stuff today, so it's like, let's just slam all the topics that we don't get to talk to you about together now.
Well, yes, and you really wanted to talk about how Ezra Miller is coming back and how much you hate him.
Yeah, I did.
Which everyone hates him.
As they should, except for Warner Bros. Apparently, who is just like, oh, Ezra, it's okay. Yeah, you're the worst Flash ever, but we'll forgive you for all your terrible stuff. No, so I was reading some articles about it. So for everyone who hasn't seen it, first off, follow our Instagram page because I posted about it. Ezra Miller, who previously played the Flash in all of the DC's current run, was possibly going to be kicked off the project because he did some very illegal, not good stuff. And instead of, being kicked off the project and them just, powering through with the footage they had and working with it and getting it out there, Warner Bros. Has decided that after a very heartfelt apology from Ezra saying that I have mental problems, that's why I was acting so radically. No shit. I'm very sorry, and I'm going to seek mental health now. It's like, good for you, bud, but don't play Flash anymore. Don't do it anymore. Like, that should be enough to get you off the project. You were bad Flash already. But Warner Bros. Apparently like, yeah, well, that's fine. That's enough for us. We're good.
That's crazy.
We're good. It's fine when you commit a bunch of crimes, but if Johnny Depp gets accused of it, he has to be thrown off all the movies. But you're fine. You're fine, bro. Now, apparently, I guess there's a lot of factors here, a lot of rumors, but apparently Warner Bros. Is relying very heavily on the Flash movie for the DC universe. Supposedly, it's supposed to reset everything. Like, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's supposed to reset all of their crappy run they've had so far and all this stuff and change the movies up and everything so they can. They're pretty much trying to do like a soft, hard-ish reset to their terrible DC run, which there's some good movies, some bad movies in there. I don't know.
I mean, Black Adam looks good.
Looks really good, yeah. So I don't know why they want to reset everything instead of just, like we've been saying, move forward with what they have and just keep building, as opposed to, let's just blow up the building. There's a little bit of a foundation there for the DC MC or the DC cinematic universe, but some of the bricks, they aren't nice and shiny like we want them to. So instead of like just building on top of all that, they're gonna blow up the entire foundation and restart with Ezra Miller still as the Flash, which is terrible. He's such a bad Flash, dude.
No,
he's
terrible,
so bad. There's a whole episode on it, but we're gonna talk about it right now. He's so fucking bad. He runs like a fucking weirdo.
The time when there's like a celebrity is an absolute menace to society, we should cast him off into the the shadow realm.
We should send a solid message there that like your behavior is not acceptable.
Yeah, like you said, Johnny Depp got accused.
Yeah,
and he definitely did bad things.
Yeah,
we're not here to apologize for Johnny Depp, but the guy lost jobs.
Yeah, everything.
And then
everything. Warner Bros. Dropped him from everything.
We got people freaking out, which we'll get to later, about like Super Smash Bros. The show. Not
Super Mario Bros.
Super Mario Bros. Sorry, the show. Yeah.
So much super. It's like Dragon Ball Super.
Yes, yeah. Because Chris Pratt is voicing Mario. People were like, oh my God, he's terrible. Ezra Miller's around here actually being a menace to the world.
Yes.
And it's like, Warner Bros., what are we doing?
Yeah. And I'm not seeing a lot of kickback on this at all.
No.
Like, I don't know what it is about this. Maybe just the DC cinematic universe is doing so badly that there's no fans there to be mad about it. But like,
maybe,
I don't know. There's a lot of trash movies in there, but like, no one's starting to fuss about this, and I'm really annoyed about it.
Yeah,
like really annoyed.
Actual menace to society.
Yes. So
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve like a second chance in life and all this blah 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 blah, forgiveness and all that jazz, but you don't deserve to be the Flash.
No, you don't.
Not only are you a shitty person, you're a terrible Flash.
You're so bad.
Like, you're not a good Flash. they want to make the series. If they want to make it better, they need better actors.
Yeah.
Now, Jason Momoa, Aquaman, great.
And Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Well,
amazing.
Yes,
amazing.
So they have a lot of good ones. He's bad.
Yeah, he's really bad. He was always their worst choice, in my opinion. I think we talked about it a million times in this podcast.
He seems like an absolute fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he really is.
Well, I mean, clearly he is.
Yeah, he
was
definitely
grooming a girl like a
that
child.
was really bad. That's really bad. But he gets to still play Flash, whatever. It's a hero to children.
Like, what are we
terrible
doing out here?
Terrible. So Warner Bros. Do better.
Yes, please.
Seriously.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Also,
what else we have? Yeah, go ahead. Continue on. Come on, you started. I'm not gonna cut you off on this one. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm usually the one who does the. You do majority of the talking. I do the directing to the. Next
I'm not revealing the whole formula. I don't know why you're doing that to everyone. I'm just not cutting you off this time. That's all I said.
If you listen to the podcast, you would know that is the formula.
Oh, I'm just saying you're ruining the magic.
we have magic.
No.
We would have magic if you listen to the podcast more.
Yes.
And then we'd have more money to be generous in sports bet with.
Yes.
And lose them all like we do every Sunday.
Yes.
Speaking of sports betting, actually, let's get this out of the way because we kind of messed up the last one we did.
Yeah, we did. That was, neither of us thought about that. So, as you all know, we have been picking sports bets to do on each game of the NFL season right now. Not each game, but like one game a season for the podcast. And we have our own pre-picked bets and stuff there that we choose from. So we screwed up this past weekend's where we bet on the Jaguars-Texans game, and everyone would have heard about that today, but in reality, we had that bet for over the weekend. So that bet is done. So Maxwell lost miserably.
Null and void. That bet's null and void because, we messed it up on the podcast, so it didn't count. That's what we talked about outside the podcast. We agreed that it didn't count. Thanks for everyone listening. So
did you hit your head today? Like, what?
Well, I think we had this conversation. I doubt you remember because you did legs yesterday, so you're all hilarious. But yeah, we had this conversation, so don't worry about it. Well, that one doesn't count. It counts as your score, but the penalty doesn't count.
No, nice try. You're watching that movie.
Oh, my God.
You're watching the movie
no one wants to watch that movie.
You made the worst mistake in thinking that the Jags could be a good team. And they're not.
Terrible.
Fuck you, Jacksonville. But thank you for losing. So... Yes, so Maxwell has to watch episode 9 of Star Wars, the the sequel trilogy now, and then we get to talk about it. We haven't really. We might have maybe had an episode where I talked about it, but I don't think we've had an episode. We have not had an episode of this yet. One of the worst Star Wars movies ever to exist.
Because The Last Jedi is so bad that I made it a life goal of mine. Jenks for fucking it up, Jaguars. Made it a life goal of mine to never see the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to still watch like 80% of it.
Yeah. Wait, we're watching Last Jedi? I thought we were doing. I thought you saw Last Jedi, didn't you?
No. I saw Last Jedi. It was so horrible, so I didn't want to see episode
I see.
9.
Yeah,
you
didn't want to see.
Life goal to not see
the Rise of
episode 9.
Skywalker. Okay, yeah. Sweet. So that's gonna be fun. You'll get that done this week. We'll talk about it for next week. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
Great.
But now we have to pick a bet for this week.
Yes.
And I think we did agree outside the podcast.
Yes.
We wanted to bet on good teams that were going to be a good, fun game to watch. That
and that we actually are watching.
That we actually are watching. Yeah. You think I'm missing this game for anything in the world?
No, I'm saying it's like last game we didn't even watch.
No, we did not watch the Jags game because I hate the Jags. And the Texans are boring.
What was the first one we bet on?
We bet on the... Now I got to keep a list of this now, Maxwell. Come on.
What'd you say?
Now I got to keep a list of this now, too.
No, we don't have to keep a list of this. I'm just trying to remember.
Now you're making me think about all this stuff.
We say things on the podcast I completely forget.
I know. It was the Rams 49ers game.
Oh, yeah.
That I lost.
Yeah.
That you still have to do a thing for.
Yeah, I know. I'm still going to do it.
It's a lot on you this week to get stuff done.
So I think we're doing Bills Chiefs.
Yes, that is the game we decided to work on. It's gonna be hopefully a very good game. I'm praying the Bills fucking win.
Hopefully it's super high scoring. So he's a Bills fan, so he's going for the Bills.
Hell yeah.
I'm not a Bills fan. I don't care if they win or lose. I'm gonna pick the Chiefs. I think it's a coin flip game.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight this
Bills
year.
look like a really good team, so I could imagine the win. But
it's a rivalry.
If the Chiefs win, you have to. I think we should both eat something gross.
Okay. All right. I'm down with that. Well, if the Bills win, it's a big game, so I'm just going for it. You have to eat something green apple. I'm thinking green apple sucker or something. If I can find something worse.
I think we should go something grosser.
Really? You think that much grosser? Wow. That's like the epitome of what you hate.
That could make us like gag.
All right. Then we're doing the one I brought up a long time ago. We're doing squash blended together with pickles, and we need one more thing. What's a terrible condiment? pickles, and blue cheese.
That sounds disgusting.
Yep, we're blending it together, and you're gonna drink it.
Or you're gonna drink it.
Yes.
One of us
But the
drink it.
Bills are going to win. The Bills are going to win. That's the bet. That's the bet. We're going for a gross bet.
You than it is me, but
I don't think so. I think it's bad for both of them. I mean, I hate squash. I do hate it with a passion.
Olives in it.
Yeah, sure.
Green
Okay.
olives.
All right. I thought we already just agreed that this was pretty bad for me already. So we got to pick something.
Well, green olives are really pungent.
Maybe I'll smash up a green sucker and sprinkle that in. A green apple sucker.
We can probably get green apple like juice.
Ooh.
Well, how about just like instead of like water, we'll put grape juice in it because I fucking hate grape juice.
All right, fair enough. That's easier to get.
White
That's
grape juice?
considerably easier to get. That's delicious. And then we'll have
Disgusting.
Then we'll have white grape juice left over. Yes, I'll enjoy that.
All right.
All right.
All right. We'll say your coffee cup mug.
Yeah. Okay. My Yeti. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
not like a full glass.
We're not drinking out of the Yeti. We're
No,
drinking out of a
but
cup.
that
Okay.
size,
yes.
that size.
Yes. I'm not having that pungent, disgusting thing ruin my Yeti.
No.
All right.
Okay.
So that's a move. That's our move. All
So
right.
that's it. Remember it, folks. Wow. Now I really actually do want the Chiefs to win. No, I'm just kidding.
Go Bills. Go Bills.
So
that's the bet for this week. That's
this
week
week.
6 bet.
Yes. Moving on to what else is in the news. What else in the news is Super Mario Bros. Trailer released.
Yeah. It actually looks really good.
Jack Black is Bowser.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Oh my God.
I enjoyed the casting for this movie quite a bit. Jack Black as Bowser is gonna be great. It's just like evil Kung Fu Panda essentially.
Yeah. It was great.
In a
Just
way.
like the way it worked, like all the penguins are like, that is our force.
Do you yield? No.
And he just burns it to the ground.
To the ground. They're throwing snowballs at him.
That's great.
That's exactly what I wanted out of like this Mario. You know, it's a game for kids. It's a game that we grew up on essentially. And so like, yes, that is still kids humor sort of in a way, but I don't know. I find that kind of humor very funny.
Oh yeah, no, it was hilarious.
So just like them chucking snowballs at him. It's like, our forces. It's like, I'm a fucking dragon turtle.
Yeah, I know.
Get fucked, bro. I thought that was an amazing opening to the trailer. What are they called? The toad yelling about the mushrooms.
Toad's
was great.
The Toad's great.
Yeah, and I think Mario looks good. Although I did see this awesome meme. I wish I'd shared it. There was someone picked, I don't know if that was Super Mario Sunshine or some Super Mario game, and they did a shot of Mario from behind, and then they did a shot of Mario from the movie, and like the asses are just considerably smaller in the new movie.
Really?
Just because the way it's like the animation's done.
Oh,
Because like Mario in the game is like leaning forward with like a round ass the entire
Yeah.
time, and they're saying like, "Never forget what they stole from us."
Nice.
It was hilarious.
That's
I
hilarious.
wish I'd shared it. Oh, I forgot to. But yeah, I think the casting looks pretty good for this one.
That's a
mic
hot
turned the entire
take.
time. Whoops.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take because everyone hates Chris Pratt.
Everyone hates Chris Pratt.
Even though I've only heard that he is the nicest person
We don't
to
hate Chris Pratt.
ever exist.
Now, at the same time, do I think he's an odd casting choice? Yes, but at the
Definitely.
same time, here's what I think is like, I don't think they're gonna cast like the Mario voice because first of all, that'd be horrendous.
Yes.
Could you imagine an entire movie of that voice?
Yeah, that would be very, very tough. I think because it's his voice is a one-liner voice, if that.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
like the Mario voice is a one-liner. Yeah. Woohoo! Oh no!
Yeah, something like that.
Wah. It's like it's such a one line. Like it's not meant to be in long sentences. I've seen the guy do it, and like talk in those like sentences.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound good.
No,
Like, it sounds annoying.
It's
Like it sounds
super
like
annoying.
Mario, but that's annoying.
Yeah.
You know.
It'd be incredibly annoying. Two
Yeah.
is that if they didn't get that guy, and then they were like, everyone's like, well, they get Chris Pratt. He's not like an Italian. And I'm like, what are we supposed to? First of all, Mario's an Italian American. Like that's like his like character, like an Italian American guy, whatever, plumber. I was gonna maybe straight up Italian. I don't know. But regardless, if they got a voice actor,
I mean, he's Japanese and all the sense. It doesn't matter.
But if they got a voice actor who was Italian, that would either be like, oh, or was like, it got like they how offensive would that be? Like,
That'd be very offensive.
doing like a
It'd be very
weird
offensive.
fucking accent. It's like it probably has they probably have different voice actors depending on different
Come to
country.
me in the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like what do they want? Like the most like stereotypical like Italian accent would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it'd be great.
It'd be great if
I
they-
would go. I would go broke seeing that movie.
Yeah,
I'm not
it'd be
gonna
great
lie.
if you had like a Jersey Italian accent. Like, hey, what are we doing?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah,
Or Philly, but whatever.
That's Philly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm not good at accents. Okay.
But I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks fun. We're definitely gonna have to see it when it comes out.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for it. Actually,
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be great.
I think it's gonna be great.
And oh my god, they have Charlie Day as Luigi. I forgot to talk about that.
Oh, I don't know Charlie.
Yeah. I believe that's the casting. Yeah, Charlie Day, and he's that guy is a god. So
why did no one care about that?
Because everyone hates Chris Pratt.
Yeah, I guess
For no reason.
because Charlie Day's not Italian at all.
Not at all. No.
He's fucking Irish.
Yep, they don't care.
All right, but I love it.
I think it's great. I think it's
Charlie Day's-
amazing casting.
Charlie's great.
I forget who was playing Princess Peach. I did not look that one up, but
No.
I remember seeing it. It looks fine. It looks good. So
All right, cool.
it'll be a move. Yes, I have the phone and I could look up, but I'm not going to, because I'd like to move on to. We had one more topic, correct?
Yeah, it's another talking about casting and whatnot. Is The Last of Us trailer.
Oh yeah,
for the show.
for the show, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's a show. I think it's on HBO.
It is a show. It's an HBO show.
Yeah. And
If it lasts, because
I
who
think
knows about HBO?
it's gonna be an interesting show.
Didn't play the games. I have no opinion on this.
I love The Last of Us. I never played the second one. I heard that is. Oh, here's the casting.
Oh, you hate that girl.
I do not. I don't like her as a choice to play.
She's playing
the
Ellie?
main. Yeah, she's playing Ellie. She's playing the main. Yes.
She's kind of young, isn't she?
Yeah. I think Ellie's like 14, 15.
I don't
something
know.
like that.
Like that girl could be like 12 to.
Yeah,
19,
exactly.
I don't
Yeah.
know, Bella
Ramsey, who played Lady Mormont in Game of Thrones. Great role for her. I see her as such an angry little fucker that I don't know. And Ellie isn't angry all the time, so I don't know if I could see her playing a great role as Ellie. You know, Ellie is like funny and quirky here and there, and like, yeah, she can be like doom and gloom from time to time, but like, I don't know. I just see Bella Ramsey just like, I want to burn the world.
Yeah,
And all of her, like, it's just like her general demeanor. That's unfair on my half.
I mean,
but
she has that movie coming out where she's doing the exact same thing.
yeah, what is it? What's the movie coming out?
I don't know. It's one where she's like, or a TV show where she's a princess who doesn't want to get married and like, wants to fight the system. Because medieval times, that's when the fighting the system was happening.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's when they're really breaking the mold back then.
Yeah.
No. So I don't know if I really love her as a choice for Ellie. That's my biggest problem right now. I love Pedro Pascal. He's supposed to play what's his name? Joel.
I haven't played the game. And I know the character's name.
I once again love Pedro Pascal. He was one of my favorite. They really cherry picked a lot of Game of Thrones characters, I think.
HBO.
HBO, yeah.
They already
They
have
like to
connection with
recycle
them.
their actors and all that stuff. I think he could be like a very good Joel, but I don't know. Joel's very a dark guy, and he's very like gritty and like kind of just like stoic. And Pedro Pascal doesn't always do that, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't always do that. And I was thinking more like I don't know. I would have liked Joel to be played by like who played Thanos? What was that guy's name?
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. I thought he would probably Brolin.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he'd play a pretty good Joel. He's very good.
Old.
Very old. Got the square
No, I'm
face
saying
and
he's
jaw
a
for it.
little old.
Well, Joel was kind of old.
Wasn't Joel like in his like 40s
Yeah,
or 30s?
40s.
Oh, I mean Josh Brolin's.
I mean, he had a
like
kid in his.
pushing
He had a
60.
kid in her teens, but when she died, so
Josh Brolin's probably pushing like 60.
I think he still played a fine
I
role.
think Jeffrey Dean Morgan. That's the guy.
Isn't Jeffrey Dean Morgan old?
Not. I think he looks more closer to Joel's age.
He probably would play a fine Joel. He plays a dad on TV as it is, so he could do it.
Does he?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan, isn't that Sam and Dean's dad?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he plays a greedy dad. I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 'Cause his dad. Yeah. Kind of like. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see a
I haven't
great
played the
dad.
game, so I don't really have an opinion on this. Joel. What I've seen of the trailer, Joel looks like a grittier dude.
He is a grittier dude, yeah. So, I don't know. So, it's going to be interesting going forward, and I don't know. I like a lot of the other casting. I'm not even going to get into it. There's some other casting out there. Nick Offerman's in it. I don't even know what he's playing. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he is in
Bill,
it.
I don't know. I think it's going to be an interesting show overall. But it's going to be... Part of the reason that I liked Last of Us so much wasn't so much because of the story, although the story was very good. It was because it was the gameplay aspect and like survival aspect and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When you take all that away, it's kind of just another zombie game.
Oh.
So I'm a little concerned this is going to be another zombie movie. A zombie show.
Isn't it kind of like a moral dilemma at the end, kind of too? Not really a moral dilemma, but like, the bad guy, the hornets or the wasps or whatever. What are they called? The boobs?
I think I
bees?
want to the fireflies, I think.
The fireflies, whatever. Like, they want to kill Ellie because she has the cure.
Yes, she has the spores on her brain, like stem, that possess the cure. She cannot be taken over by the plague or whatever the hell it's called, because she has these like spores on her. She has like a dead virus. She pretty much is the vaccine. She has the vaccine on her brainstem.
Yeah.
And taking all that out will kill her.
Yeah.
And you call it a moral dilemma at the end, but Joel pretty much makes that really fast. He just he goes in there, murders all of them, and takes her back. Like, that's like what he does. Like, it's not even like I think the lady at the end there was like, just I'll let her go. Just don't kill me. And like, this girl was your ally for a long time. He just looks at her and it's like, you'll never stop coming for her, and shoots her right in the face.
Oh,
and that whole transaction takes about like 10 seconds from conversation start to finish.
What about Ellie? Like, does she not want to do it?
I don't think he tells her at the end, actually. He doesn't tell her about the cure at the end.
Okay.
I did not play the second one. I don't know what the deal is there.
Okay.
She probably would have done it. She probably would have done it.
Okay.
Yes.
Good for her.
I remember when the Fireflies took her towards the end of the game. We didn't know how she was the cure yet, so she didn't know. I don't know if she knew it was gonna kill. Like, if she probably would have let herself die to save everyone, but Joel wouldn't. So it's very
Joel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Save the entire world, one person.
Yeah, he already lost one kid. He wasn't losing another.
It was emotional. Bad decision for the world, though.
Probably, yeah, sure, yeah.
Maybe a great decision for Joel's.
I don't know. Yeah.
Is
probably.
he dead?
He might be now. I think they killed him in the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, like fast.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I heard the second one wasn't great.
Yeah.
I heard the second one was like mid to lesser mid. So I'm probably never gonna play it. So
Word.
Who knows?
So
but yeah, that was the gist.
That's nerd news. That's how it goes. Go back, go.
I'm David Spade.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.